Let's take a look at number 33, and first we'll look at it via the calculator, and then we'll look at it by hand. We got negative 8x plus 10y is equal to 3, and we got negative x minus 7y is equal to 3. And instructions are solved by substitution, but this is a system of equations. And multiple choice tests, you're not showing your work, you can solve it by any method you want. And if everything's the first power, then we can write down a matrix goes along with it. That'd be negative 8, 10, 3, negative 1, negative 7, and 3. Again, the x's have to be lined up, y's have to be lined up, numbers on the right side. And we're going to enter this in. We're going to use RREF. So let's go input this. Okay, so we'll do second x to negative 1 to go into the matrix menu. If you're on a T83, not a T83 plus, but it's a T83, just go into the MATRX button. Then we'll left arrow over to edit, enter on A. Now this is in rows by columns, and this is 2 rows by 3 columns. So I'll do 2 enter, 3 enter. And then I'll type in each number, pressing enter after each one. So negative 8, enter, 10, enter, 3, enter, then negative 1, enter, negative 7, enter, and 3, enter. Now you have to make sure you exit out before you go to the next part. So you do second mode, exit out. And we'll go back into our matrix menu, second x to negative 1, right arrow to math, and up arrow to RREF. And we want to make sure you choose the one with 2 R's. That stands for reduced row echelon form. Press enter on it. Go back in my matrix menu, do enter on A, and enter again. Now, we got 2 equations, 2 variables. So we look at the first 2 by 2 matrix, since we got two equations, 2 variables. And if we see a diagonal 1, 0, somewhere else, that means it worked. Now we got decimals. We don't want decimals, but you can always change decimals to fraction by doing math, enter, enter. And our answers are negative 17 20 seconds and negative 7 20 seconds. So B would be your answer, 33B. And that checks. Okay. Now let's look at how to do it by hand. And let me write the steps out here. Solving linear systems of equations. 2 by 2. 2 equations, 2 variables. Substitution. Step 1. Solve one of the equations for one of the variables. Doesn't matter which one. Doesn't matter which equation. Doesn't matter which variable. Step 2. Plug this into the other equation and solve. And step 3. Now plug this value into the equation from step 1 and solve. So let's see those steps. So we've got negative 8x plus 10y equals 3, and negative x minus 7y is equal to 3. Now, first step. Solve one of the equations for one of the variables. Second one looks a little easier, so let me work with that one. And I'm going to solve this for x. So I'm going to take the negative x to the right side, and I'll take the 3 to the left side. So we're going to get 3 minus 7y, negative 3, sorry, is equal to a positive x. When you take anything across your equals, your sign changes. Step 2, now plug this into your other equation. So we got negative 8x plus 10y is equal to 3. And we just said x is equal to negative 3 minus 7y. So we're going to replace the x right here with negative 3 minus 7y. So we got negative 8 times negative 3 minus 7y. And then I say solve. Well, all we have left is y's in this particular problem, so we're solving for y. Negative 8 times negative 3 is 24. Negative 8 times negative 7y gives us a positive 56y. Plus 10y is equal to 3. No matter where you are, combine together like terms. 56y plus 10y is 66y. Take the 24 over to the right side. You get 66y is equal to 3 minus 24, which 3 minus 24 is negative 21. Divide both sides by 66, and they're at least both divisible by 3. So 21 divided by 3 is 7, and 66 divided by 3 is 22. And that didn't look like that reduces any. Step 3. Now plug this into the equation from step 1. Because this one's already solved for x, so it's a perfect place to plug it into. So we got x is equal to negative 3 minus 7y. And we just said that y was negative 7 over 22. Now negative times a negative is positive, and 7 times 7 is 49. Now this is a mixed number, so I can take negative 3 times 22 and add to 49. That gives us negative 66 plus 49, negative 17. Then denominator stays the same. Let's see, negative 66, 49, yeah, negative 17. So our answer will be negative 17, 20 seconds, over, and then negative 7, 20 seconds. Which will be our B as in Bill. Oops. So 33B. And I think I already checked that, but then again, it's getting kind of late and I'm tired, so let's go check it again. Yeah, 33B. And that's our answer.